Hello friends, this is my science fair project. It's called Yummy Gummy Bear Osmosis. Let's get to the question. What happens if I put 4 different gummy bears in separate bowls in normal water, salt water, sugar water, and vinegar? Background research. The project demonstrates osmosis using gummy bears in different solutions. Normal water, vinegar, salt, and sugar water. The gummy bear in normal water will swell as water leaves it. The one in salt water will shrink as water leaves it. And the one in vinegar may break down due to its acidity. The sugar water gummy bear may grow similarly to the normal one, depending on its concentration. This is my hypothesis. If a gummy bear is placed in distilled water, it will swell because the water moves into the gummy bear by osmosis. If it is placed in saltwater solution, it will shrink because water moves out of the gummy bear. Materials. Gummy bears. 4 plastic cups. Clear works best for observations. Coloring utensils and paper. Salt, sugar, vinegar, water, tablespoon for measuring, and a ruler. Procedures. To perform the gummy bear experiment, prepare 4 cups. 1 in plain water, 1 in salt water, 1 in sugar water, and 1 that remains empty, or pure water, as the control. Label each cup. Measure and record the initial gummy bear size, and then place 1 gummy bear in each of the 4 cups. After at least 12 to 24 hours, remove, dry, and measure the gummy bears again to compare the results. Observations. These are my observations. In the salt water, this was before, and then this is after. In the water, it's the same thing. This is before, and then it swelled after. In sugar water, it's the same thing too. Before, it was like this, and then after, it swelled. It's way bigger than this one. Now in vinegar, this was before, and then after, you see nothing here because it dissolved in the water. This is my results. Plain water. The gummy bear should swell as water moves into the gummy bear by osmosis. Salt water. The gummy bear should shrink or stay the same size because the higher salt concentration outside in the gummy bear draws water out of it. Sugar water. Similar to plain water, the gummy bear would likely swell, but may grow less than the plain water gummy bear because the sugar in the water reduces the concentration gradient of the water molecules. Vinegar. The gummy bear would likely expand, also become soft, and dissolve as the acid in the vinegar breaks down the gelatin. This is my data. So for the water, before is dark blue, and then after is blue. So before it was 2 centimeters, and now it's 4 centimeters, so it swelled. So in sugar water, it was 2, like the same thing, it was 4 centimeters, it grew. In salt water, it's a bit different. It was 2 centimeters before, and now after, it grew a little bit, 1 more centimeter, which is 3 centimeters. In vinegar, it was 2 centimeters, and then it dissolved in the vinegar, so it's 0 centimeters. For a gummy bear science fair project, data typically shows gummy bears swell significantly in plain water due to osmosis, while their size and state changes depending on the liquid's concentration. Conclusion. If a gummy bear placed in dissolved water, it will swell because water would move into the gummy bear by osmosis. If it is placed in saltwater solution, it will shrink because water will move out of the gummy bear. All gummy bears change in size due to osmosis. Osmosis is the ability for water to be absorbed by sweeping through the semi-permeable membrane. Gummy bears also are made up of water, sugar, and gelatin. Like a sponge, gummy bears would absorb water, but the gelatin keeps the bears from dissolving in the water. The gummy bears also grew the most in vinegar. Vinegar most completely dissolved into gelatin, which is why these bears are falling apart in the vinegar. The reason why gummy bears grew is all because of osmosis. Let's go to the purpose. The purpose of the gummy bear experiment for 5th grade is to teach us about osmosis, a science concept where water moves across a semi-permeable barrier, and to practice scientific skills like observations, measuring, and using scientific methods. students observed how gummy bears change size and texture when placed in different liquids, demonstrating how water moves to balance the concentration of solutions both inside and outside the gummy bear. Hope you like my science fair project. Yummy Gummy Bear Osmosis. Bye guys, see you later.
PODCAST! Positive, educative, and transformative!